Law?
Yeah, sorry. Just a little travel weary is all. Looking forward to finally getting out of here, you know?
Still beating yourself up about your dad, aren't you?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But that's not what I was just thinking about.
Oh?
I never did tell you how I ended up hanging around with the Snake Eyes, did I?
Not properly. All I know is you had a falling out with your dad and ran away from home.
Getting to Cislodia almost killed me. Once there, though, I actually ended up joining a resistance organization, believe it or not. Of course, before long, someone ratted us out. And we were ambushed by the Snake Eyes. I'd never seen such brutality. If I hadn't surrendered...
Law?
I don't know why. They let me live. They made me watch as they butchered my friends right in front of my eyes. I still have nightmares. I hear roars of Zeugles as my friends scream, the snow stained red with blood, and all the while those bastards laughing. I thought that with Ganabelt defeated, I'd be able to put it all behind me. Turns out that was a little optimistic. I was terrified they would kill me too. So I wound up betraying the memory of my friends and getting my old man killed in the process. I wonder if I'm any braver now. What if one day I panic again and end up running away like always?
And leave us behind? You really think you'd do that?
I hope not. But who's to say what I'm really capable of?
Ah! I found you.
Something wrong, Rinwell?
How very perceptive of you. When I turned around, you were gone, so we came back to look for you.
Maybe tell us next time you decide to stop? We need all our manpower to face these Zeugles.
Jeez, okay. I can't help it when nature calls, can I?
Nature? Ew, gross! Here?
Let's make tracks, shall we?
I hope he makes it through this.
You invited him along. He's your liability.
He's Zephyr's son, Shion. What was I supposed to do? Just leave him?
Fine. Just don't come crying to me about it, all right? I've got enough deadbeats slowing me down as it is.
Why did people dig this path so far underground?
Maybe it was too dangerous on the mountains for them to traverse over them.
So you're saying that before Dahna was conquered, Dahnans made this so that they'd have a way to get through the mountains?
If I had to guess, they might have even lived inside of these once upon a time.
Not like there's any way of knowing now. Not after all our history was lost.
No, it wasn't lost. It was stolen from us by the Renans because they thought slaves didn't need it. And because keeping it around would have made it harder to control us.
It's not all gone. Look at that over there.
What is it? It looks like a broken piece from a dish or something.
Probably. It's true the Renans erase a lot of our history. But if we look hard enough, I think we'll find there's still plenty of it left. But first, we have to win the freedom to even look for it.
We'll win it all right. Then we'll reclaim our history.
I guess Messia is the first place we met. Hala.
Yeah, I was a Snake Eye and you were a Silver Sword. Who would have thought we'd end up on the same team?
You make an odd pair, it's true.
You guys are the odd ones, running with a Renan. normal.
Mine! This is it! Now!
Blind freak!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
My lady?
Something you wanted to say?
What's this?
Now! Astral energy! Full throttle!
I think I'm getting stronger.
What a rush!
See what I can do!
Mirage! Rising Wyvern!
This!
Mirage!
Run you through!
Do it!
Rising Wyvern!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one!
Now! You're mine!
Already on! Strong! Then split it open!
Be my guest!
Here go!
Mirage!
Fury!
Don't mind if I do.
I'm ready!
An astral art?
That's my cue! Astral energy! Full throttle!
My turn! Mirage! Here I come! It's over! Burn! Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
Little help! This one's mine!
It's over! Rising Wyvern! Rising Wyvern!
In here.
Ready?
Leave the enemy here for me.
Let me have your use to it!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Rising Wyvern!
I'll smash you!
Mirage!
Sleep
I'm
now.
not done! Rising Wyvern!
Now!
Okay!
Run well! Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Rising Wyvern!
Neon! Astral energy! Full throttle! This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle. Go no further!
Here I come!
Glacial Spear! Fierce evil!
I'm like bait to them!
Mirage!
Lancer! Here
Hit!
goes!
I'm not done!
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious.
Rising Wyvern! Take this! You got fire!
Do it! I've got them! Let a marksman handle it!
Rising Wyvern! All yours!
Where are you going? Sleep now.
You're mine!
The tide of battle has turned.
That's the power of comrades in arms!
Right. Comrades in arms.
What? Too sentimental?
You're finished!
Mega Ray!
Mirage!
Here we go! Get the win!
It's over!
Field!
Mirage!
managed to pull through.
Carve through one! Rising Wyvern! Rising Wyvern!
If it hides, just back it out again!
Rising Wyvern! You're mine! I'm on!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! We're in good form! An opponent like this should be easy.
Fury!
Mirage! I'll take you all off! Rising Wyvern!
Demons descend!
Flashing Fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Mirage!
I'll end you!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Ignite!
Do it!
The tide of battle has turned! That's the power of comrades in arms!
Rising Wyvern!
Comrades in arms.
What? Too sentimental?
No escape!
Here, let me help.
Eat this!
Raging cascade!
Mirage! It's over! Rising Wyvern!
You're mine!
Mirage!
Go away!
Thunder!
Take this!
Too much to handle!
Mirage!
Here goes!
Take this! First strike!
Now! Thunderblade!
Seems about right to me. We should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah, good idea.
All this walking up and down is a pain.
Yeah, I wish we could just go straight through without all this hassle.
On the other hand, the collapsed parts let you reach some places you wouldn't be able to otherwise.
Now that you mention it, the ceiling's not gonna come down on us, is it?
Opponent like this should be easy.
I never miss!
It's over!
Photon flash! Lightning
I'm surrounded!
This is bad, right?
Yes, Alpha! Very bad!
I don't feel so good.
I'll fix you up! Ready! Recover! Not in your dreams!
What's this?
Burn in hell! Here I come!
Ready and ready!
Mirage!
I'll smash you!
Rising Wyvern!
Do it! Tiny supernova!
First strike! Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! It's over! Rising Wyvern!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Dance in the wind!
Glacial steel.
Evil Star! Breeze Lancer!
Mirage! It's over!
Lightning Orb!
Rising
A banana! Let's go!
like we're gonna lose to small fry.
Say no more!
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
That equipment should come in handy. I won't forgive you!
Anything in armor is all gone! Eat this!
I'm not done!
Do it!
Rising water!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
I can shatter any steel!
You're mine!
They got me flanked!
This one's mine!
You're on! It's over!
Do it!
Gale force!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
No further!
You're mine! Eat this!
I'm only getting started!
Rising water!
You're coming through!
Here, let me help.
Like astral energy!
Did you just hear me?
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off! Struck!
Dragon
You're on!
Tail!
Here I
Get
come!
away there!
It's over!
Here!
Start up!
Annihilation!
Rising wyvern!
Alright!
Come and face me!
Eat this!
Take this! Rising wyvern! You're on!
Do it!
Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more! That astral energy was incredible!
I gave it everything I had.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Looks like it could be worth something.
Guess I misread the landing. Hey, Law. Back when we left Cisleden, you remember how you said so long as you don't give up, there's nothing to stop someone starting over?
Yeah?
Well, I think you did just that. You've set out on a new path despite what happened in your past. Besides, you're not the only one fumbling your way through things.
You too?
It was your dad who taught me to fight. Back at the start of all this, I knew that so long as I followed him, I wouldn't end up straying. But it was also your dad who told me the importance of becoming my own master, of searching out the answers within me. I always figured I would one day. But at the same time, I had so much more to learn. When he died, I suddenly found myself rudderless. Sure, our immediate goal is to defeat all the lords. But then what comes after that? There's no one left to point me in the right direction. It was then that I realized, no matter how much I fret about it, the only thing I can do is fight. Renan brutality isn't going to right itself. So that's what I'm doing. Fighting. And in the meantime, I'll try to figure out my next move. Right now, that's about all I can do.
And you really believe you got what it takes to win this? Against all the odds?
Yes, I do. Or at least I want to. If I'm being completely honest, sometimes I'm not really sure whether I can or not. So what if we're still figuring stuff out? If we do it together, then we can support one another along the way. Is there anything so wrong with that?
No, I don't think there is. I think I get it now. We may not know what we're capable of, but we have to try all the same.
Having another one of your secret meetings? Don't tell me you were taking yet another bathroom break?
Oh, we were just engaging in a bit of brotherly bonding. Isn't that right, Alphen?
Yeah, that's right.
Fine then, suit yourselves. Hey, I think I can feel a breeze up ahead. I bet the exit is real close.
Finally! Man, it's been too long since I felt the sun on my face. When I get in a tussle, I go full force right at him. Whoever makes the first move wins.
I do have to admit, it's quite the spectacle to watch you charge in and go to town on someone during a battle.
Yeah, it was actually my old man who taught me to fight that way. The more I lay the beat down on some baddies, the more fired up my fists of fury get.
Zephyr taught you? Wow. I guess you really are following in his footsteps.
There's nothing wrong with being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some point.
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem, right?
So what you're saying is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
What were you two talking about earlier?
Earlier? Oh, it was just serious guy talk. You know, the kind that girls don't get to hear.
Really?
Don't mind him, Rinwell. It's just... well, maybe it is a little difficult to talk about in front of women.
Difficult to talk about? Okay, now I really want to hear it. Unless... it's not the creepy sort of guy talk, right?
No! Okay, it's not creepy.
Okay, okay. As long as you're fighting fit, you can talk about whatever you like.
I think Hoodle senses something. We're finally here. ELDE MENANCIA, the land of green. The place certainly lives up to its name, doesn't it?
Yeah, just feel that breeze. It's like night and day compared to Calaglia and Cislodia.
Unsullied, fertile land, as far as the eye can see. That's beautiful. Oh, what?
Oh, nothing. Just... I was thinking the very same thing.
That's the realm capital in the distance. The city of Vicent. A word to the wise before we continue. ELDE MENANCIA has produced more sovereigns over the years than any other.
Shion! Guess we should probably follow after her, shouldn't we? Hey, you alright, Law?
Yeah, fine. I was just thinking how Dad would have enjoyed this view. All this green in one place is incredible. Anyway, let's get moving before we start looking tasty to monsters.
Is he going to be okay?
Eventually. That's a wall he'll have to overcome on his own.
Through! Hey, when did I get so popular? Burning power! You're finished! Eat this! I can carve through
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Got
Well done!
Not a chance! Eat this! Crush! Hurricane! Got fires!
I've got it! Let him march! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Lightning condemned! Graviton sphere!
Take this!
I can do this
It's
all
over!
day!
That's enough! You're finished! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I need to be stronger.
So if I remember right, there are 6 elements of astral energy, and darkness is only on Rena, and light can only be found on Dahna, right?
Right. I only remember because my parents drilled it all into my head when I was little.
How did we find out about dark astral energy in the first place if it's not on Dahna, though?
Beats me. I couldn't tell you how or when we figured out that sort of stuff. I'm sure there's other stuff we've forgotten along the way, too.
Yeah, I bet. And then we forget that knowledge was even forgotten at all, and it's back to square one.
Exactly. That's why we need to take good care of what knowledge and artifacts we still have left.
You really have a thing for old stuff, don't you?
Well, I don't know that I'd call it just a thing. It's also something that helps me feel connected to our world.
Connected?
It's nothing. Forget I even mentioned it. I should have guessed that there'd be no way he'd understand. How could he?
We're so high up! What's wrong?
Huh?
Yes!
Should we really take this?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey!
Mm-hmm. Just great. That can't be.
Nice.
Very well.
Maybe we should have left them alone.
Thanks, Jian.
Why are you thanking me? I hate camping out. I won't forgive you!
Here I come! How about this? Dragon Shell! Rising Wyvern! I'm like bait to them!
Here I go!
Mirage! Right! It's over!
Do
Rising
it!
Wyvern!
Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Right, next one!
Now!
Flying shell! Ready? This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Raging Cascade!
My turn! Rising Wyvern!
Having hurricane!
You're mine! Mirage!
This one's mine!
It's over!
Dance in the
Mirage!
wind!
Shell!
In here! Searing flame!
I'm on it! Great!
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Why do you keep staring at me, Shion?
Just, what is that wolf on your shoulder?
Oh, this thing? I love it! I got it off a street vendor for just 10 gold.
I don't know if that's something to brag about.
Hey, 10 gold's a bargain if you ask me.
Because it wouldn't sell otherwise. It serves no practical purpose. Honestly, I'm surprised you paid 10 whole gold for it.
Shut up!
But the detail is so lifelike. I think you made a good choice, Law.
Really?
I have no idea why you wear it over your shoulder, though.
I think it looks pretty cool.
87! 88! 89! Oh, shoot!
What the? Is the enemy attacking?
Sorry about that. You're not hurt, are you?
Law? What on Dahna are you doing?
What am I doing? Training, obviously. I found these nice and heavy rocks that I decided to strap onto my arms, but I guess I didn't tie them down good enough because they went flying.
So you were doing improvised weight training. You and your crazy ideas.
I can't help it. If I'm not training, it's easy for me to get anxious.
Well, that's fair. Actually, I remember seeing you practicing your forms for some time when we were camping the other day.
Yep. No amount of muscle will do you any good if you don't stay on top of your fighting forms. It always feels good when I know I'm still sharp.
Sounds to me like you have too much pent-up energy.
Don't train so hard that you wind up hurting yourself, Law. I promise you, you're already perfectly strong as it is.
No, I'm not. You never know what we'll run into out there. You can never go into a fight too prepared. And that's the truth. Besides, I won't rest until I know that I'm stronger than you, Alphen.
Oh, I see how it is. Well, I don't plan on letting you beat me. Maybe I'll add some weights to my sword and practice swinging it. That should help out.
Alphen, are you crazy?
You're right. This does make for decent training. Good call with the extra weight, Law.
Right? Now you get it!
Since we've already come this far, what do you say we have a little one-on-one with our rocks strapped on?
Hell yeah! I'm down for that! Just give me a sec and I'll be all ready to roll. Okay, I'm all set. Let's do this! Take this!
I'm just getting started!
Our camp is completely wrecked!
Go. You two are cleaning it up.
Yes, Shion.
Good food is the best kind of magic.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Shouldn't you be resting?
I wanted to talk with you for a bit.
I don't really want to talk right now.
Right. I'll, stop bothering you then.
I didn't say you were bothering me. Sorry. Don't take it personally. I'm just not used to being around other people, so I don't really know how to chit-chat.
Well, for a start, you let your guard down a little. Hey, here's a thought. What if you tell me about your childhood?
What with my thorns and all, I didn't really have one. Not to speak of, anyway. Although, I guess I did have one friend.
Who was it?
A really old doll.
Oh.
When I was a little girl, the doll was the only thing I could touch and hold without worrying about my thorns hurting it. I would do things like dress it up or sit it on my lap when I was eating. The two of us were practically inseparable.
Can I ask something?
Is it about the fact that I played with dolls?
No, it isn't. I only wanted to ask who gave you the doll in the first place.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Where is it now?
I had to leave it behind when I left Lenegus. I didn't have a choice. Most likely it's long gone at this point. I think it's time we go to sleep. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Ho ho ho! Ho 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 ho! Ho ho ho!
Maybe something's going on in the forest. Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle? Look! It's all the owls we found. I guess this was their way of thanking us for finding them.
It looks like they're grouping up by color. Is that a thing?
Actually, the color of Dan and Owl's feathers is based on their maturity and their astral energy element. So maybe they stick to certain groups even if they all belong to the same kingdom.
Then I guess that means we can tell just how many owls we found in each domain.
They seem to be saying something.
Maybe they're thanking us for finding their buddies. Then again, maybe they're telling us that we have more owls to find.
I think the Queen is protesting that they shouldn't put undue pressure on us.
Maybe he's arguing back that we're the only ones they can actually turn to?
Right. Which is why the Queen is worried about sowing any ill will with us.
We'll do our best, so don't worry, I think.
Can you understand them?
Of course not, I'm just inferring. For some reason, when I hear them talk, that's just what I imagine them saying.
Oh, well, I think you're pretty close to the mark at least.
Well, don't worry about it. We're not breaking our backs over this. I think that was a thank you.
Seems like it. From both of them.
Hoodle seems happy with this. Isn't that nice, Rinwell?
Huh? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, off we go.
I think Hoodle senses something.
You okay? You made a weird sound.
Sorry. I was just thinking how amazing this view is.
What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen mountains and fields before?
Actually, now that I think about it, it's not every day we get to enjoy views like this.
You too?
Yeah. Calaglia has rocky landscapes, but the terrain here is completely different. Like, you see that mountain over there? Doesn't it look like a big wave that somebody turned into stone?
Right? And those ones look like the horns or claws of some giant monster. I'm surprised they managed to stay up.
Yeah. Just be thankful we don't have to pass under them.
Actually,
They won't come tumbling down that easily.
You sure about that?
MENANCIA harvests earth energy, which explains why the topography is so varied here. It's also why those rocks are bound to be sturdy.
So all that astral energy is also what makes this realm look so lush then. Does astral energy really have that much of an impact on the land?
Yeah. Is that why even that mountain looks the way that it does?
The stronger the energy is, the greater impact it has on lots of things. So yes, like a great big fire.
but these imbalances are too pronounced to be nature's work. It's not how Dahna would otherwise naturally look.
If it's not natural, then you mean all of this is the Renans doing?
When you put it like that, even something as nice looking as this starts to feel wrong.